nothing like living a simple life. Something out those aches and pains from working on the farm.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina. Today we'll be taking a look at this. This is the Top Shack electric power washer. It is model number TS-HPW4. And I've had one of these before. Not this brand, but I've had an electric power washer before that actually works really well. Last year I did a review of those little Top Shot type handheld ones that run off of just regular batteries. Those are great for limited projects, but they're certainly not good for power washing a house. This thing is the in-between a giant gas one, which you may not have a need for and certainly takes up a lot of space, and in between the little handheld battery-powered ones, which are good for certain projects but not great all around. This being kind of just the in-between, you know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So I enjoyed the one we had. We actually forgot to empty the water out of it over a winter. The unit froze internally and everything was destroyed. Now that happens. If you're living in a northern climate or in an area where you get a deep freeze, you have got to get something called pump saver and run it through these things before you put them up for the season, or you just won't have a power washer in the spring. And that does happen quite a bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this thing and check it out. I'm kind of looking forward to playing with it. Looks like there's a little bit of assembly here, and we do have all of our little attachments, all our little nozzles attachments in here. Looks like a lot of assembly required, so I might take this into the garage to put it all together. Ooh, we have this, which is our hose reel. It also looks like our handle to hold it together on the top. And I'm not sure what part that is, but we'll figure it out shortly. Very long cord. Let's get the rest of this out here. There's our high pressure line. Here's our high pressure one. Here's the extension for that. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to put this thing together. I thought maybe it came assembled. There we go. Get that out of there. And what else we got in here? Looks like some accessories. So probably our manual and our screws to attach all this stuff. No, I don't know. That was just packing material. Awesome. All right, well, I guess it's time to read the manual, figure out how to get this all assembled, and then we'll go on with testing it out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start installing all this stuff. This is pretty straightforward. Just a few screws for our equipment and a couple of pieces that slide on here and there. So we'll just walk through it and see what we can do. This piece kind of just slides in place, snaps in, and then there are two screws here on the back that we'll put in. And it's just Phillips head screws, nothing fancy. Once you've got that secured down, the next step here along the back here is this piece right here, which holds all our different size fittings, right? They fit in there like that. Well, that just bolts in right here with another two screws. Once those are on there nicely, you can go ahead and insert your fittings so you don't lose any of those. I think I'm going to leave the yellow one out. That's the one I'm going to use. There we go. Next, this piece just kind of slides down over this right here, but this is to hold our wand in place. And there it is. It locks in there. And on this side, this also just slides down. That is to hold our excess cabling. And there we go. Lastly, I'm going to pan the camera down. This last piece right here goes in like this, and it holds it like that. And that's to hold in the bottom of our nozzle there. And it's got slits cut in it so that water won't build up there. So that's kind of nice. And there we go. Next, I guess we'll install this. This is our cabling. Now, when I use a hose like this, when I'm done, I'm going to unscrew this from here, blow it out, and it'll be rolled up onto there. I don't leave this connected at all times, and I don't recommend you do either. That's pretty much what killed the old one. And so I'm going to do that, and then the other end of that's going to hook up to this. I guess I'll go ahead and install that, and that's just a matter of pushing that down and twisting it, okay? And then your fittings go here. It's the spring-loaded fittings, okay? So let me go ahead and do this, and and we'll be ready to install our water hose. And check it out, we're going to clean off some of the siding here at the house and see how well this thing works. Alright, with the unit all set up, all hooked up and ready to go, we simply turn the switch to on, and the pump has now primed this thing. When I pull the trigger, we have our high pressure coming out of there. So I've got this nasty thing. I haven't pre-treated it, so I doubt this will do a whole lot to it without putting some kind of chemical in there. But I didn't have time to pick up chemical before shooting this. One thing I also want to point out is it does have a safety. So if you have little children around and you don't want them accidentally, hurting themselves, because this is not a squirt gun. This thing will definitely put an eye out, could cut you open real easy. It does have a safety latch for that. But let's try this thing out. Not bad at all. Pretty happy with that, really. A little more power definitely than the last one of these units I owned, and if I just remember to blow the water out of it when I'm done doing this work today, it'll last for years and years and years. I guess that will do it for today. I'll leave a link in the description below on where to find one of these things, and if you're a homeowner and you're looking for something to maybe wash the undercarriage of your car, do vinyl siding cleaning like this, or cleaning off driveways, sidewalk, concrete, these things are awesome, and you don't need to have the noise and the expense of getting a full-powered gas model if you don't need it. I'll see you next time, my friends. Take care. Thank you.